What's up? What you want? What you at my door for?
Why you acting like that?
I'm not acting no way. What's good?
Why you acting like that though?
Why you here?
I just want to talk.
We don't. I didn't ask you to come in though.
I can't come in your house now.
Come in for what? We've been split up for the past 3 months. What you need to come in for?
I just want to talk to you.
All right, we talking right here. What's good?
So I can't come in your house
Come
now?
in for what? We right here.
I'm just trying to see your
Again,
crib.
you don't got to do all that. Stop. You don't got to do all that. You're doing too
Come
much.
on.
What's up, man?
You can't forgive
What's
me.
up, man?
I said I'm sorry.
Junior with my mom right now, so if you
I
coming
said
to get
I'm
him,
sorry.
he not here.
I know he's not here. You already told me that. I said I'm sorry 1,001 times. How much times do I literally beg and plead for you to?
How many times you gonna cheat on me? How about that?
It was only 3 times.
What you mean only 3 times? I've been nothing but a great guy to you. Like I've literally been nothing but a
But
great
in the
guy.
beginning of our relationship, you cheated first.
Okay.
No, I lied.
Okay,
No, you
listen,
did.
Listen, I understand that, and I corrected myself.
Okay.
I corrected myself for the past 3 years. I've been nothing but a great guy to you. Nothing but a great guy. You
And when you cheated on me,
hold
I was
on,
being
but
nothing
you
but a great woman to you.
continuously cheat on me after I've taken you back, and back again. I'm basically raising our son alone.
I had to cheat just in case. So let me tell you. Let me explain this to you. I had to cheat just in case because when you cheated on me the first time, you had one up on me. I wasn't gonna allow that.
You sound like a kid right now. You want some kid right now? Like all this shit you saying is on some childish. I'm just telling you it's not happening.
But I literally said I'm sorry. Like,
well, look, no matter
we
if
can
you're
have our
sorry.
family back together. You sitting here like doing this co-parenting stuff with random girls in your house every day, and I'm
First off,
sitting
there's
at
no
home.
random girls in my house.
It is.
I don't even be having different girls
I've been
around
seeing
you
you on live.
purposely. It don't listen. At the end of the day, I'm not taking you back. You done cheated on me about three, 4 times.
3.
And once with one of my friends, and you think I'm about to be taking you back for what?
Please.
I'm not one of these dudes
Bro,
out here
we can
that's
just try it
I'm not doing that. We done
again.
tried
We
it
can just
already.
try again.
We done tried it already.
Okay, we had a break. Now we can try again. Like,
No, you don't. You partner. Why would I go back to you? I'm just saying. Why would I?
because I'm actually a good woman. You
Oh,
cheated
you a
on
good
me. You
woman.
broke my heart the
But you
first
gonna
time.
bro. Bro, no, it, come on, stop lying, bro. You always want to lie. It's not happening. I don't care if you. What's so funny? It's nothing's funny about this though.
Cause you're doing the most for nothing.
I don't care if you want your family back. I'm good being single.
I just want us to be together. That's it. I want me, you, and Junior to just be together.
It ain't happening. So
come on, you know.
Hey, no, come on, man.
You know you miss me. Like, why you?
Hey, look, come on, man. Stop playing. You doing too much right now. You doing way
you know
too
you
much.
miss me, though.
I'm good though. Watch out.
No, but you know you miss me.
I don't
like,
though. Like, yo, come on, man. What
no,
you like, man?
look at you grabbing my neck.
Come on, man. Stop.
You know you miss me. You got a girlfriend?
Look, man. Can you just leave?
No, just close the door.
Can you leave,
Can
man?
you just close the door?
Hey, look, man. Come on.
Right.
No, come on, man. You gotta leave.
Come on. We
You
here
gotta
now.
leave. No, we're not here at all. You gotta leave.
Right, and Junior not here?
Come, yo, come on, man. Please.
No.
You're doing too much. I need you to leave my house.
Take you back.
I'm not taking you back.
I'm not leaving.
But what you willing to do for me to take you back?
Come
Man,
see.
just leave, man.
Come
You
see
know
about me.
I'm in a
Come see
relationship.
about me.
You know that.
A relationship.
Come on, man. Come
Bye.
on. Yo, come on. Yo, come on.
To the room.
Shaniqua, I'm not doing all that. Listen,
Come on.
you know I got a girlfriend. Come on with that.
You will be walking back here.
No, I'm trying to get you out my house. And look, you know I got cameras, so my camera is seeing all this shit. You're doing too.
The biggest issue is that he kept taking her back after she cheated 3 separate times. At that point, she probably believed there would never be any real consequences for her actions. Hopefully, this experience finally makes her think twice.
I really like him.
So you're wet right now.
Yeah. You do turn me on though.
Thanks.
I've never gotten like rejected like how this guy rejected me tonight.
This guy, I have a name. Hold on.
If she was genuinely interested in him, the least she could have done was remember his name. Between that and everything else happening, including the way she's presenting herself, there are plenty of warning signs. Those are some major red flags.
Security supervisor.
I need security.
Is that what?
I need security.
For what?
For me.
Are you famous?
Yeah, kind of. No, I am. Seriously.
What do you do?
I stream
What's
on
your,
Twitch.
What's your streaming?
It's like me and my twin straight here.
You guys are
So like, yeah, like
Oh,
we're
shoot.
kind
God
of
bless you
like,
guys.
they kind of like find you.
Find me?
Yeah, like to hire you.
I don't need to be hired. I'm good where I'm at.
Damn.
Yeah, okay. We got ego. Now pay $100,000 an hour.
It's hard to figure out what she expected would happen. That has to be one of the most awkward attempts at flirting I've ever seen. In the end, he made the right decision by walking away.
His husband to take me on a date for 2 years. He didn't plan not even one.
Wait,
Date
hold on.
me, win me over again. I want you to win me over again. Take me on a date, plan a date.
Wait.
This is when I was with my ex-husband.
Yeah. No, I understand that. You told your ex-husband in an effort to make it work. You said what?
Can you plan a date for us? I want you to take me on a date.
But you said win me over again.
Yes, I said I want you to win me over again because it was
He's your
already.
husband. Why would
it
he?
was already. I want you. Let's start over. How did we fall in love? Let's do it again.
And so
Let's spend time together again.
And so you asked him to take you out on dates, and he refused.
Yeah, I said just plan something. Buy me flowers on a random Tuesday, just because you're thinking about me. It could be a flower off the side of the road.
He should buy you flowers.
I wanted him to do something for me, that he loved me.
Was he depressed?
I think so.
But was he just moping around the house? Was he out of work, or was he working?
He was working, and then he was out of work for a vast majority of 2024, which is where I said, okay, well, he's not working anymore, so maybe now his job is going to be, I'm going to pay attention to my wife here. And
was there a couple clarifying things?
Yeah.
Does she not realize that he already chose to marry her? What she's really saying is, I've forgotten why I fell for you, so prove yourself again or I'll leave. That's unfair, especially when she's ignoring the fact that he's dealing with depression. That doesn't create a healthy or supportive relationship.
Is a prime example why permanent decisions need to really be thought out. Like, really thought out before they're done. Just watch this and let me know what you think. This is hilarious.
Hey, Jenny.
Yes.
Okay, let's call Mike. You guys met on a dating app, and you went out. You had a great date, had some drinks. Drinks turned into dinner. That turned into more drinks. That turned into going back to his place. And you were happy with all of it, except you have not heard from this guy, and he hasn't responded to you since the date, and you want to know why.
Exactly right, yeah.
Let's call him now. Good luck, Jenny.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, is this Mike?
Yeah, this is Mike.
Hey, Mike, good morning. My name is Fred. I'm calling from the Fred Show. We're calling on behalf of a woman who says she met you on one of the dating apps. I think it was Bumble. Her name is Jenny, and you guys went out. Do you remember Jenny?
Oh, yeah. I remember Jenny.
You remember Jenny. Okay. So what's going on with her? Because she called us and had a lot of nice things to say about you and the date, thought everything went well. She thought it was a success. And says that she's reached out to you. You haven't responded. She hasn't heard from you. She feels like she's being ghosted. So what's going on?
It's all right. Well, Jenny was very cool. We had a really nice time on the date itself. I don't know how much she told you. I don't want to embarrass her.
No, she said that you guys had drinks, and then drinks turned into dinner, and then you wound up back at your place, and she said that she stayed the night. That's what she said.
Okay, all right. Well, I was gonna say I didn't want to say anything if she didn't, but yeah, that's so. Obviously, the date went well, and we got back to my place. We had a really nice night. But when we were naked, I noticed she had a tattoo on her abdomen.
Okay.
Say that. It was some words and what looked like an arrow, but like in the dark, it was kind of, at night I couldn't really make it out. It was, I couldn't really see it clearly. In the morning, it was real clear. It said Adam's cat with an arrow pointed down to her.
That's honestly shocking. Getting someone else's name tattooed in such a private place was a decision she should have thought through much more carefully. It could make future relationships complicated and leave the wrong impression. Some choices deserve a lot more consideration before they're permanent.
It's the wrong way now.
Okay.
But my question is, why do men lie so much? I mean, y'all know I ain't lying.
Okay, you want the truth? This is why men lie. Because we are afraid of your reaction to the truth.
Right.
That's why we lie.
Yeah.
Lying can be a good thing, because lying spares people's feelings. Let's go over a couple of things. We can't really tell you how you look in them pants. We cannot, and at 56, I rediscovered you can't remind a woman that she half a century old. You can't talk about how much food a woman eat. You can't bring up her shoe size at the wrong time. You can't say nothing crazy about her hairstyle. We gotta love every shade of new polish you put on and try. See, we got to like all that. We have to lie. What you don't want is us telling you, do I look fat? Well, baby, Dan, what you think? Do you know the hell that happens in our life right there? So no, you don't look fat to us. We love you just the way you are. That's what you want to hear? We got it for you all day long.
You're right, Steve. You're right.
You bring up some solid points. Most of us have found ourselves in situations like that at one time or another. It's something many people can relate to.
Or no? That's just all we want to know. Is it a no? Is it a no? Is it a no? Like, we don't want, I don't want the extra. We just want to get straight to the chase. Is it a no? You'd rather drink than kiss me. Is that what you're telling me? You'd rather drink Boone's Farm, Mad Dog 2020.
MD 2020 in the building!
She seems completely caught off guard. It never crossed her mind that a guy might not want to kiss her. On top of that, she's treating a casual kiss like it's a huge deal. He really doesn't need that kind of pressure.
Please don't leave me, please.
Y'all see this on camera? I'm trying to leave out the door, get away from the situation, and make things better for me. So when the police get here, you will see, because I'm gonna have to remove her from me physically. I'm trying to be polite and just walk out, but she won't get off me. Can you please get off of me?
Okay, I'm asking you to sit down.
Can you please get off of me?
Gary, please don't put your hands. I'm begging you, please sit down, Gary. Please don't leave me. Please.
You see this, right?
Gary,
you see this? I'm trying to go.
Please.
I'm trying to go.
Look at me.
I don't want to be with you.
I will give you whatever.
I don't want nothing from you. I want to get away from you. I want my freedom from you.
Making big promises now doesn't mean much after the damage has already been done. She should have thought about the consequences before cheating and breaking his trust. Once that trust is gone, it's incredibly difficult to rebuild.
Hi, Jason. It's me. I haven't seen you. Well, the last time that I saw you, you were making out with that girl in the car. When we were still together. But anyways, I just wanted you to know, I miss you, Jason. You're the love of my life. You have been for a decade. And I know you cheated on me a lot, okay? And I told you that I didn't like it. And I don't. But I'm willing to put up with anything, Jason, if you just take me back. Because you left me in such a hurry for that girl in the car that you were making out with that one time a year ago. Oh, God, the memory of it all. But I can get over all that, Jason. And I cook, and I clean, and just remember all the things I do for you, okay? And the thing is I don't know why you left, okay? Oh, anyway, I miss you, Jason. So call me. I'll be waiting by the phone for you for nights and weeks and months. And maybe a year more. I can do that, maybe. I love you. All right, talk to you later. Please call me.
Is it just me, or is this setting off some serious warning signs? It honestly feels like the kind of behavior you'd expect in a true crime documentary. Tell me what you think in the comments.
Energy back. I miss you and I'm sorry. I'm doing better now. I quit that bad stuff I was doing. Please just come back. I love you. I've always loved you. No other person is like you. I love you. Come back. Oh my God. Please, this nightmare is over. I promise. What happened to the other guy? He's out of the picture. How? Why? He wanted someone else and lied about it. He was screen sharing, told him to open a notification. He was actually in a relationship with another girl. Since he's already out of school, he flirts with girls on his college campus. Oh, we will talk. Tomorrow I need sleep. Can we at least sleep on the phone? This dogging her out. Then she come to you trying to be all sweet and lovey-dovey. And then she asks you to fall asleep on the phone. No other person is like you. Explain. Just because I know you for the longest, I trust you more than anyone. I don't trust you. As far as personality goes, you're more mature than guys. You're going to be for real with me even if I get upset and don't like to listen. Most guys are not that patient, but you are. Why are we still entertaining her? I can tell a part of him wants to be talking to her. You want me back in your life? Do you know what comes with that? No. We can still spend Valentine's together, right? How long till we get back together? What you mean? Like, what I got to do for us to get back together? See what you're saying? Better for yourself. Clearly got lost without me. I did. I told you I quit that bad stuff. I'm advising past her that and saying she can't have access to me no more. If I was...
Maybe she has changed for the better, but I'm still not convinced. A lot of people believe that someone who cheats is likely to do it again. Since the past often repeats itself, taking that chance may not be the smartest decision.
I don't cry on the internet anymore because I think it's f***ing embarrassing and I think it's stupid, but I don't think it's embarrassing or stupid to cry over the man that you were in love with. And I want to do nothing but good by that man. I have done shit in the past that I'm so ashamed of and embarrassed, and it's come back around and it's costing me my relationship. It's putting a strain on my relationship, on a relationship that I care more about than anything else. I would sacrifice most of the things that I have in this life for the love that this man gives me, and I'm so sorry to him that I'm having to put him through this, and I don't want to. I just want to be all for him. I have eyes for just that man and no one else, no other man exists to me. I have flipped. I'm willing to change everything for that man. I've flipped my whole life 180 because I want to be the woman that he wants me to be. Essentially, the reason I'm even posting this is because I've publicly embarrassed the man that I love. I've publicly embarrassed him. I've hurt his pride. So
at the time she posted this, they were still together. He hadn't ended the relationship. Instead of working through their problems in private, she chose to put their personal issues online for everyone to see. That's a major warning sign.
You were fine with a divorce. You wanted to get a divorce. When I brought it up, you didn't even fight me on it. You didn't fight me at all through the process. And now that we're like a week away from it being finalized, now you're getting cold feet and you want to change your mind.
Yeah.
Why? Because nobody's messaging you back on Tinder now? Is that the problem? That you realize that you can't get the attention that you were seeking, and now you realize that the grass isn't greener on the other side?
Maybe like give it some consideration. We can talk about it, I guess, another day after you like let it marinate a little.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe, but you really have to like work like super fucking hard, and like it's not going to start now. It's a lot to process, and I really don't know.
Okay, well, I'll at least accept a maybe. But do you want to like have dinner together tonight or something?
No, what did I just tell you? I don't want to start it right now. I need time to think about this. Like I was completely dead set on getting a divorce and moving on with my life, and hope to meet somebody down the line that is never going to cheat on me.
We can just have dinner as like healthy co-parents tonight.
Not tonight, no. Because you're probably just going to start trying to like shove this idea down my throat and just try to manipulate me into just accepting this, and then the next year you're going to ask to sleep over, and then the next year you're going to ask to like, no, we're not going to do it that way. And if you keep pushing it on me, then no, I'm going to sign those papers and it's going to be done.
Based on how she's acting, I don't see much that would make someone want to give the relationship another chance. She seems more irritated with him than understanding, even though all he's asked for is a little time to think things through.
I know you love me.
Oh, hell no. Oh, God. What the fuck are you doing here?
Finally, bro, why you take so
What do you
long?
mean finally? No. Where do you think you're going?
Inside.
This is not your place anymore.
Aiden, I got evicted.
I don't give a fuck.
I texted you, I called you, you didn't answer, so I
we're done.
Brought my shit.
We're done. We broke up.
And?
What the fuck? You left me for some dude you met on Tinder. Are you kidding me? You had a whole ass Tinder profile.
Aiden, can you like suck it up and be a man?
Are you
want me to
kidding
go
me?
sleep on the street or something?
Bro,
like
I don't
I have
give
all
a-
my shit here already. Like, come on,
I don't give a
move
single
over.
fuck. No,
Aiden,
you're not
take
coming
your
in.
foot off the door.
No, I'm not taking it off the door. You
Come
need
on,
to
help me.
leave.
This is heavy. Come on.
Bro, you need to leave, like right now. I'm
the
not taking
fuck?
you. I'm not taking you back.
What the fuck?
Are you really that delusional?
How is this being delusional? You want me to be on the street? I know you love me.
What?
I know you love me.
Oh, hell no.
That comes across as incredibly entitled. It's hard to understand how she believes this behavior is acceptable. She doesn't seem to recognize how much her actions have affected him. Then she says, "I'm not trying to hurt you anymore." That wording raises questions because it suggests she knows she was hurting him before. Whether she meant to say it or not, it's a concerning statement, and surprisingly, no one seems to challenge it.
I've left me for an alpha male. Now she wants me back. Oh, I guess he's way too busy flexing his big muscles to pay attention to you, huh,
Is he
babe?
just too alpha for you?
Yeah.
Couldn't handle all that heat? I had been with my ex for 7 years, married for 5. It felt like love at first sight, and everything felt so natural when we met. After about 2 years of dating, we decided to tie the knot. After things went back to normal, my wife told me she doesn't want to be one of those women who loses their passion after settling down. So she went back to finish law school and take her bar. Of course, I wholeheartedly supported her, and we tried to make it work. After she passed, she immediately got hired at a firm downtown through the help of her friend Dumbo, 33 female. This is where the problems started. From the get-go, my wife began making good money. Good enough that she told me to quit my job and take care of our son full-time as she wouldn't have the time. I said no. I love my job. Cooking was my passion and even worked my way up to full-fledged chef. My biggest regret in our marriage had to have been her talking me into leaving, but I did and became a stay-at-home dad. Slowly, our married life began deteriorating as she started to pull away. She'd work long hours and barely spend any time with us. She'd go out drinking to network with her work colleagues on the weekends, sometimes even going out of town. At home, she'd always just be pissy with me. It's like her personality did a complete 180. This wasn't the sweet, nurturing girl I fell in love with all those years ago. Our intimacy became almost non-existent. She told me how much she misses me and how she took me and all I did for her for granted. For example, I always made her lunches in the morning, made sure she's up to date with her pills, and so on. She misses those little things. I admit to telling her that I missed her too, and I know our son does for sure, but she did make every decision herself. And what if things worked out with the other guy? I'm not some consolation prize she can come running back to. She cried and told me that she wanted me back a week after she left, but was too prideful to call.
Don't care.
I firmly told her no and hung.
He followed her wishes and gave up the career he cared about to become a stay-at-home dad. Then she criticized him for making that very choice. It really seems like he was put in a situation where nothing he did would ever be good enough.
Your name and age?
Carlito, 26.
All right. Carlito, why did you end up popping your balloon?
She ain't mentioned nothing about faith. That's what she looking for. That's what I'm looking for. That's real priority for me.
I see here. So now, is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, I'd say so, yeah.
Okay. And is faith something that's important in your life?
No, I'm not religious, but respect it. Ooh, yeah, I'm valid. Damn, yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
For sure.
Yeah. Let's go here. Your name and age.
Joel, 25.
Joel, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Well, you said you don't believe in any faith at all. I'm not gonna say I'm like the most faithful person, but I do still believe to some degree. So I think there has to be at least some degree there for me to like work.
These guys are looking for someone who has self-respect and values healthy relationships. They picked up on the signals and understood what wasn't being said directly.
Everything. I really did.
What you mean you lost your job?
Lost my job coming here. I know it's not your problem. I really want to hang out. This has changed my life.
Well, shut yourself out. I can't.
That's one call now. Okay, I didn't get it. Okay, I didn't get it. Yeah. I am, girl, chill.
Every decision she made was her own. Now she's dealing with the consequences and wishing things had gone differently. That's not something she can blame on him.
Look, they said propose to her for her B-Day, LB.
Ain't nobody say that.
Yes, they did. I seen it.
Ain't nobody say
You
that.
seen it too. I've been asking for a ring for the last 6 months.
You can't ask for it.
No ring.
You can't ask for it. Just gotta, like, you know. Every time you ask for it, reset because it's like you're gonna expect it.
Terry told me you was gonna propose to me on Christmas. Ow. He said you wanted the Tiffany ring.
Yo, come on.
But I fucked it up. Being bad.
Hey, buddy. I'm going right to your comment.
She cheated on him, yet she's upset because he still hasn't proposed. Considering everything that happened, she's fortunate the relationship even survived. After breaking his trust, expecting an expensive engagement ring doesn't seem very reasonable. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss future uploads. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.